Witam Państwa bardzo serdecznie. W Filharmonii Śląskiej w Katowicach trwają XIII Międzynarodowe Dni Henryka Mikołaja Góreckiego Pieśni śpiewają. To nasz festiwal, który tradycyjnie odbywa się na przełomie listopada i grudnia, a jego ramy wyznaczają rocznice śmierci i urodzin kompozytora. Dzisiaj moim gościem jest dyrygent piątkowego koncertu Eugenem Tziganem. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
This is not your first time to visit the Silesian Philharmonic, but it all began during the 8th Grzegorz Wittelberg International Competition for Conductors, which you won. How do you recall the time, and did the competition have a significant impact of development of your career?
First of all, it's really nice to be back in Katowice. It's been quite some years, I think before the pandemic was the last time I saw the Philharmonic. And it's nice to work with these musicians again. And for me, I recall the competition very fondly, but it was also very crazy because the competition, the way that the repertoire is organized is probably one of the biggest challenges of all of the competitions in the world. I would say perhaps the most difficult in terms of repertoire, because there's so much and you don't know what you will conduct before.
That's true.
Until a few minutes before you conduct. So you really have to have everything prepared. And sometimes it's 3 or 4 symphonies or 3-4 concertos. So I think it was even, quite a lot of repertoire. And it was like a roller coaster. But it was also very exciting, and the energy around the competition and the enthusiasm from the public was really something special. So when I won, which was just an incredible, literally incredible, like I could not believe, it was really the beginning of my professional career. And it was because of the competition that I finally started to work as a professional, and all of those concerts were in Poland, of course. And my gratitude to the festival and to the people of Poland and the musicians of the Philharmonic and the jury, it's really very deep. And competitions are a funny thing because it's supposed to be something objective, but of course in the end it's subjective. And, you know, it's not always about what we do, but sometimes who we are that wins, and sometimes what it's about different elements. So I think it was really an experience, a learning experience for me.
The reason for this visit to Katowice is this Friday's concert. This is the part of 13th International Days of Henryk Mikołaj Górecki, who is a patron of our Philharmony. Are you familiar with Górecki's music, or have you had the opportunity to conduct it?
I have conducted some of his music, and actually one of my teachers, David Zinman, conducted and recorded the 3rd Symphony with Don Upshaw.
The most famous recording.
Yeah, it was the first recording of classical music that made platinum. And this is an incredible achievement. And I of course have the recording, and I talked to my teacher about it. My own experience with Górecki was I conducted his 2nd Symphony in Krakow many years ago. And such a powerful, intense piece of music. And I understand you knew him personally,
yes.
And he was an intense man, so this all makes incredible sense to me. Very muscular at times, and then incredibly spiritual and from some other world. This mixture is incredible.
In Friday's concert, you will conduct a composition of Eugeniusz Knapik. He was a student of Henryk Mikołaj Górecki, and you will conduct the piece Beauty Radiated in Eternity. Could you tell us a little bit about this piece?
Well, the piece is based on a poem by Hafiz, who is one of my personal favorites. He was one of the great Sufi poets of the 13th century. And the text itself has an incredible variety of colors and expressions. And what I find so beautiful about Knapik's composition is it captures different different facets of the poem, of different ways of looking at the text and expressing the emotions that are so, let's say, they can be interpreted in different ways, even if the words are the same. And with Knapik, what I love so much is how he colors his music with different techniques, with different accents and orchestral textures to evoke the text from a variety of perspectives.
Thank you for this short interview. A ja Państwa zapraszam do Filharmonii Śląskiej i na piątkowy koncert, gdzie wystąpi chór i orkiestra symfoniczna Filharmonii Śląskiej pod batutą naszego dzisiejszego gościa. Zapraszam także na pozostałe koncerty. Więcej informacji można znaleźć na naszej stronie internetowej, bo festiwal ciągle trwa. I cóż, dziękuję bardzo. Zapraszam do Filharmonii Śląskiej. Dziękuję.
Dziękuję bardzo.